Neighboring is just, in part, like to put it simply, just being here with the people in the community. We move in, MAC is focused on this particular zip code, which is the 48214, kind of on the east side of Detroit. And so as members of the church, being in MAC Group and Discipleship, we move into this community. We meet our neighbors and we try and just get to know them at every level.
Our MAC Group is right down the street here where we bond together and every week. We're having dinner. And we talk to each other that, say, how are we doing? So, we care about each other, not just going to church and, that's it. We actually spend quality time with each other, helping each other out with problems. I know me and Robin's relationship has gotten a lot better since we've been at MAC Group. Not just MAC Group, but also our disciples. It's one of the strongest points in this the discipleship is that one-on-one contact with, just learning about the Lord, about discipleship, and somebody that you can grow in Christ with as brothers in Christ. So that is one of the biggest things about the MAC Group. We can call them, they'll be there or we'll be there. As people get homes, we all come together to help them when they just get them home, help them fix it up and things like that. It's just a bonding that we're building with people of Christ.
It's very intentional. It's very, let's make sure not only do we just meet our neighbors, but we learn about them and we learn how to bond with them. Normally on not a rainy day, you'll see the kids just running up and down the street, and they've really helped bring the community together also.
Neighboring is difficult without that commitment piece and saying, no, I'm going to stay here I'm here for the long haul. Because if you move into a community, you buy a home or you're in forever, but you're committed, you're going to stay. People realize that neighboring is about sharing yourself with somebody. Coming into this community, neighboring, moving in, sharing all of yourself with your neighbors. Your joys, your pain, your sorrows, sharing meals with them, sharing, in some sense, not just your time, but your family, your kids, your pets. Really, you shouldn't be holding back from pouring into somebody's, your neighbor's life. And hopefully, with time, they start to do the same, and they see that, okay, what is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Why is we like this? And then presumably you're there and you have the opportunity at that point, at many points along the way, to say hey, I'm here because I love God and I love Christ, and I'm just all about His word in my life and spreading that word here, and just about loving people, sharing Jesus with people and sharing myself with people. I think that's what neighboring really comes down to.
MAC definitely does outreach all the time. We do corner store. The women in the summer get together and just kind of walk around the neighborhood and meet people and knock on doors, and just many different outreaches. Our MAC Group just did a movie night outside the other night, and a barbecue. They're just really, you have to schedule these things in order to make them happen, and they are very intentional about making that a priority.
It's kind of hard to show that love and to neighbor. You're not in the same community, and you're basically, you're distancing yourself, So I think it's important to live in the community and to show that love, towards your neighbor, and to really, sacrifice for God, and like I said, love your neighbor and go to places that need people to hear, and the people need to hear the gospel, and really They live sacrificially for those people and ultimately for for God Himself. So I think that community sacrificial and loving aspect is very, very important to living out a life that pleases God and that really fulfills your purpose as a spiritual son or daughter of God. So I think that's very important.